Hi, this is Ron McHugh.
I feel like this should work now. Let me just quickly switch this over to the right. Okay, I think you should be able to hear me now. And I think I should not be too loud, but not too sure about that right now. Can you hear me? Jello, if you could just quickly confirm that you can hear me or not hear me. But yeah, let's go back to full screen. There we go. Should work now. Okay, so you can hear me. Can, by the way, somebody quickly check if you type in !Discord, if that will actually bring up the link to the Discord, because I tried it out earlier, but because I was offline or not live, Nightbot actually didn't send that. So if somebody could quickly test it out and see if it works, would be very nice. And Ethan Plays, how are you? Hope you are doing good today. And we're just gonna start off on here first. So we're gonna do some Silver Ridge Peaks first, and then we're gonna go over to maybe some Parquet and just have a look at some of the racks. We're not gonna shoot at the level 5s, but just kind of having a look at them as well, just because I haven't seen all of them yet. I've seen a lot of the 4s, but not too much of the rest. And yeah, okay, that does work. Thank you for trying that, Ethan. It does mean a lot. But yeah, we're starting off just with some mountain lion and some bighorn sheep, and then probably we're gonna go all the way until maybe mule deer drink time, because I also want to see if we have maybe a proper leucistic pronghorn on our map, because those guys did get updated, as there were leucistics in the game before, but they just didn't seem to work. And Joello, I think the rules thing, I haven't set that up properly yet. I still have to do that later, but hopefully we can do that, or I can manage to do that at some point. But this, like, I gotta get rid of hunting pressure first, so let's maybe start off and have a look up here, because I haven't been here in a while. And ayo, what's up? I hope you're enjoying the moderator privileges, but yeah, I know you're going through something tough today, so if you're just suddenly gonna dip out, I completely understood. We talked about it today, but I do very much appreciate you being here today, even though today is not an easy day for you. But we've got a level 4 out there, and there you guys can hear the new sound as well of the game. But my mom just flew by on a helicopter. Oh, she flew over you now? Did you see the helicopter? But yeah, let's just smoke that level 4 there. Actually, that was a level 2. I completely misaimed. Let's see if I can still catch up that. Oh my god, terrible shooting. Did we hit it? I do not know if I should hear it. But don't worry, that ran. I should check access later. Yes, you should. Even though the diamonds are currently very much broken, the axes there do look amazing. If you didn't see today's video, I did look at a lot of them, but not every single one yet. But they do seem to look very nice. I like all of the different rack shapes, just not the ones that kind of look like branches, because they're just like sticks basically. Just my opinion though. You guys obviously. Ooh, what's a max weight? Definitely gonna want to get him. I'm just gonna wait until him to stop. Actually, I'll take that there. That should have been a good hit. Apparently I can just not hit anything today. And there we go. That should do the trick. Oh, you actually saw the helicopter? It's pretty nice, I guess, but it's sad what's happening right now. I don't know if I can talk about it on stream, so I'm not going to mention it, but yeah, I'm feeling for you, man. I got my fingers crossed that everything goes well there, and you're staying strong. It's a good thing. And I hope that at least the stream will distract you a little bit and get your mind on some other things. And you can't hear the gun or in-game noises. Okay, if you cannot hear them, then let me quickly go back on here. Oh, and that's because did I change the desktop audio file? I mean, you should be able to hear it. I don't know why you're not hearing it. Let me quickly go in game and just run around. You should be able to hear them. If not, I will make them a little bit louder so you can hear them. But I don't want to make them too loud, because I kept them at what I usually have them for in-game, when I just record usually, so it should be fine. But if you can hear them now, Ayo says you can hear them, But here's our first level 4. It was a black and missed up the first shot. Second time we got the lung. Nothing crazy, just a 147.5, so still quite a bit away, but still hopefully for a nice respawn in the future. And apparently there's no mountain lions around here, which is very odd because I used to have a ton of those back here when I was grinding for a melanistic and an albino. And here's just the level 2 that I mistaked for that one level 4, but I don't think it went down. Okay, that's tier 2 hunting pressure. Let's go to my favorite lake though up here, because okay, see you. Like I said, good luck with everything. Jello, can you just quickly say if you're hearing the in-game noises, because I am not sure now, because I did make it louder now, but I can't obviously check it myself. So if you could just tell me that, that'd be very nice. Jello, I cannot tell you that. I don't know if Jello, if AO allowed me or is going to allow me to talk about this on stream, so I'm just going to keep it private. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. It wouldn't feel right if I mentioned it on here because it is kind of private, so you would have to ask him yourself, but just keep to yourself for now, because I think if we were in that sort of situation, we wouldn't want everybody to text us or comment on us. But what is up with these level 4s here today? We've got 2 level 4s right next to each other, both of which are not max weight estimates, but let's still try and smoke them both. That guy looks kind of weird with his horns, but yeah, let me get my breath under control. And that he actually looks pretty nice, and he's got quite a decent big estimate, but I messed up the shot on that guy, so let's try and fix that. That should have at least been intestine, so he will go down at some point, but I don't know. It should bring him down rather quickly. Plus these guys aren't really strong, so whatever shot we get should do the trick. And okay, that's just a level 3. I thought that was bigger. Let's look. Nothing back there. That's that same level 3. What do we have there? Level 3 and a mythical. So yeah, let's try and get that mythical, even though he's kind of far out. Let's just kind of aim like that, and yeah, that's a decent hit. Let's not get that 3. I don't want to create too much honey pressure. I just want to help him overcome whatever's going on, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I understand that. I'm feeling the same thing, but I don't know if he wants too many people talking about it or knowing about it, so that's why I actually don't want to mention it on here, just because I obviously didn't get any approval and I wouldn't feel right talking about it online with whoever can watch this, because it is kind of personal. So yeah, but today we're just doing some Call of the Wild. Like I said in the beginning, I don't want to hunt axis deer because, well, I want to hunt them obviously to see how they look like, but I don't just want to get free diamonds like basically everybody else is. So that's why we're not doing that. But here's our level 4, and yeah, he's quite a bit low, but like I said in a previous video, I would like this as a diamond rack. I think it could look really, really cool and really nice, and we did smoke him with a double lung hit, barely managing it, but we did still manage it. And let me go track down that other 4 that we kind of messed up, but like I said, he shouldn't run far. They're kind of made out of paper. Free diamonds, ka-ching. Yeah, see, I don't know, I feel like it would be cheating. I don't want to really boost my diamond statistics, because right now already it is really good, like it's very high, but that's also kind of because my kills and such were semi-glitched, so it's not actually showing what my proper kill list is. It's just showing about, I think it's at like 3,000 right now, even though it should be a little bit higher. I think it should be more around like 5 or 6, maybe even 7,000 by now. but still, that's why I don't want to mess with that, because it does look kind of weird if you see somebody have like 3,000 kills and a little over 100 diamonds. But I'm further into the game, but like I said, me losing my files just kind of reset and weirdly reset, like reset I think is the right word, my kills. But here's our other 4. Didn't run far like I said, but he had those weird horns. I want to have a closer look at that. And yeah, he's got like the 3, almost 2 rack on this side, and then he's got the decent, like the average 4 size rack on the right side. I'm curious what his true score actually is going to be. So yeah, you see a what? How is? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. There is almost a 4.5 centimeter difference on his horn length. Circumference is almost 5 centimeters. I think this is centimeters. It wouldn't make more sense. Then the circumference of the first third is basically the same, not a real change. And then the circumference of the second third is quite a bit different. It's 1.2 points difference, which I think makes quite a bit different. So yeah, I think this is cool, and I'm actually, you know what, I think I'm gonna put him in my weird animals room in my lodge, because I think this does not happen too far, and we have one with just 1 horn. I might show you guys that later on in the stream, depending on if we go to one of our lodges or not. Scarecrow had a similar problem with his stats. Yeah, I saw that, and it seems to be quite common if you switch between like a beginner series or like a second account, because that's kind of how it happened with me. I forgot to turn off Steam Cloud or whatever it's called, so where it like automatically backups your file online and downloads it and re-uploads it after every single session, and I forgot to turn that off while switching. So what I basically got is I got my stats in terms of kills from my beginner series account, but kept everything else from my normal account. So it took me a while to try and figure out which files were from which account, but I never managed to get my old stats back. So I'm currently back at like 3,000 kills, I think it is, a bit over that. But I mean, it's not bad. It's not like I reset my whole account or anything, so at least I'm happy about that. I know Jello had the problem. He got reset twice now by accident because of the issue, and I'm just happy I don't have that, because trying to set all of this up again would just take ages, and I already like grinded for level 60 on 2 accounts. I did it once on my PS4 account and once on here, and trust me, it takes a while, even if you know what you're doing. It's not like a thing that you're gonna do in like 2 or 3 weeks. It takes a while. Jello, my stats reset, but all my DLCs and trophies are safe when my games were corrupted. Yeah, that generally seems to happen because your file for the trophy lodges, I think they're automatically backed up usually, so that should be fine. But it sucks, like I just mentioned. I'm happy it didn't happen to me. Plus, you got even less time to play the game, so for you it's gonna take even longer to get where you were before. I don't know if you were at 60 before, but I think you were like in the 40s, what you mentioned when we were talking the other day. But here's our mythical down, so let's just look. It's a 38.3 common, got it with a double long hit, nothing too special, but we got it at 358 meters, so pretty far shot. But the M1 is just deadly accurate. I aimed for a round up here, and we hit it just a couple of centimeters lower, so very, very nice. But obviously nothing that we're going to be keeping for our lodge. Oh, I'm actually curious what's going to be at this lake, because this is like, oh, you were at 48, Jello? Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, that's almost at 60. This right here is like the Puma Lake, but I sadly deleted basically my zone back here while I was recording the last Silver Ridge Peaks video with the diamond mountain goat that we got back there, because I forgot that we had tier 3 hunting pressure there from my Puma run. But Max weight level 7, so definitely going to try and take him out for a future diamond respawn. And if I could get maybe one more like that guy over there, I will take it. And that is a good hit, yes. Okay, so let's pick those guys up. I don't think I... Did I just delete? No, we didn't delete the zone, okay. I was about to say, but I gotta buy ammunition. I only got 14 ammo left, so it's getting close to where I have to buy again, but yeah, we're doing pretty good on cash, even though I taximized a ton of access here today. We have a mountain goat back there. I cannot see it, though, so I cannot check to see if that's any diamond or not. Oh, no, don't. Ooh, we barely survived that. When I tried YouTube streaming, it kept asking for face cam. How do I fix that? I don't want... Well, with what are you doing it? If you're doing it on YouTube, through YouTube Studio, I think the only way you can live stream through that is using a face cam. That's why I use OBS right now. I know it's not the best. I know Streamlabs would be better, but I don't know. I have OBS set up right now, and I do quite like how I have it, but I will change that in the future. I'm currently working on revamping some of my logo stuff and the screens that we have, but I'll talk about that in a second. So here, first of all, we've got our level 7 mountain lion. Very, very nice. Got him with a double lung hit, and I'm pretty sure we did the exact same thing with the level 6. Let me look where... Oh, right there. Where is it? Where is it? What? Is there an issue with them disappearing now all of a sudden? Let me quickly... Oh, no, it's right there. Never mind. It was just hidden by the bushes. I couldn't see it from here. I was about to say, is there like invisible pumas now? And yeah, just 6. A gold as well, so that's very, very nice. And hopefully, like I said, we can get good respawns from that in the future. And there's that mountain lion. Okay, not mountain lion, mountain goat. Nothing too special, but let's go here. I had a 9 legendary here the other day when I had my friend over, and it was a diamond, so maybe we got another nice respawn from that by now, but just a female currently. Level 3, they're already alert from me being here, but since I want another one for our new lodge... Where did it just go? Did they just flee? Please don't tell me that they just fled. I think they just fled. Ooh, that's not good, but just level 3, so they don't even have that high of a chance of respawning as a diamond, but still, respawns are respawns. And yeah. I failed a math test today. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Was it like bad failed, or just like you didn't get the grade that you expected you would want to get? And there they are. They're fleeing right there, Jello. Because if it's like failed, like you completely failed the test, obviously that's bad. But if you just got a grade that's lower, it's going to be motivation for next time when you take your next... Oh, an F. Feels bad. Just gotta study better next time, I guess. What topic was it though? Because I know you're still pretty low, like lower class at school. So I'm just curious what type of math you guys are doing, because I honestly don't remember what I did at that time. I think all I remember is like 7th or 8th grade and above. But no idea what I did like in 5th, 6th grade and beginning of 7th grade even. Oh, we've got mule deer here. Let me look. Just a blonde. Oh, it's just a female. Okay. I'm not going to track that down then. And let's look. Okay, another level 7 back there. That's then a 10 of female mule deer. Just a 3. Let's look. It's another level 3, another level 3. We seem to be finding a lot of level 3s here recently. And it seems like the level 7 is the only good thing at this lake so far, at least. I'm just looking because sometimes the mountain lions like to hide in the reeds, but What's that down there? Okay, that's just a female mule deer. But yeah, let's just try and take him. Oh, it's 0 for 300. And let's go for that. That should be a good hit. Yeah, it was. Okay, I'll take that. And maybe we can spot something while we walk over there, because if I spooked one of them out of the bushes, we should be able to see it. Can we see it? Is there another one though? I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like that. If you guys are seeing anything on screen and I'm not, let me know, because I do want to get those respawns. Because I do want another melanistic or albino, and hopefully a higher scoring one. I actually want a male melanistic that's like in the 38 scoring area. So it's going to take a while, obviously, but hopefully we can manage it, which is also why I'm kind of avoiding at shooting all the females. This thing called, like, where you convert repeating decimals to fractions. Oh, like, okay, I know what you're doing then. You be grounded now, Jello. What's up, Bowhunter30, by the way? How are you doing today? I hope your day has been fine and you had a nice weekend. And did you manage to have a look at the Axis Deer release? What are your opinions on the new antlers, the scaled up models, stuff like that? We are going to be looking at them in a little bit. I just wanted to go on here to just have a little bit of a look what kind of respawns we have from this weekend, and I just wanted to clear some hunting pressure for some pronghorn hunting later on. My mom was forced to hire a tutor now. Ooh, but I mean, if it helps, it helps. I mean, it won't hurt you, let's put it that way. A tutor can always help, and it's always nice to have somebody who can explain you things and get a second explanation, because I know I had a math teacher once when I didn't understand anything. So I actually went to another teacher and asked them to help me out, and he explained it in like a way that I understood it, and it just helped me out a lot. And I know a lot of people have that with their tutors as well, but we might check out one more lake for pumas and bighorn sheep before we start over going to some pronghorn locations, because like I said, leucistic pronghorn have been released now. Well, not have been released, they were released, you just couldn't actually see them properly before. So hopefully we can maybe find one of those in the future. And that's a max weight turkey. Let me look if I have my 22 on me, and I do not. So I guess, okay, it's not even there anymore. So I'm just gonna smoke that level 7 over there then. And I would actually, how far is that? I don't want to mess up the shot. Let's look. Okay, that's 208, so 300 would have been a bad choice, but let's go. There we go. Austin Prince, how are you? What's up? Not much. We just started. We've been streaming for, actually we've almost been streaming for 30 minutes now, but haven't found anything great yet. We've only had a couple of level 4 max weight bighorns, and we've had, I think, 1 mythical mountain lion so far, so nothing too crazy. But how are you doing? What are you thinking of the True Axis Deer update, by the way? I want to get some opinions from the community here to see what you guys think. There's another, okay, it's just a female, so nothing too crazy. I am just going for the males right now, and I think I just saw something semi-big. Bighorn shape rack running in there. Might have just been the weird angle though. And yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything big, but a gray female, so we definitely got to take her at some point. Oh, and we've got another mythical. Definitely want to get him down for respawns. Decent turkey, and yeah, nothing else. Go to Sniffle's outpost, it's pretty good. That's where I got an albino elk. Which outpost is that? Is that this one up here? Yeah, it's a good one. I just don't have any mountain lion zones actually on my map anymore. It's where I got my first diamond, but ever since that, I've not really had any luck at that outpost. Ooh, and that's a nice shot. I think that must have been a hard shot right on there. But I'm curious if I've got respawns here, because usually there's mountain lion drinking over on this side as well. But I shot both of the males there on Saturday and haven't really been back too much on, what's this called, Silver Ridge Peaks. But level 7 dark red, just a gold, obviously nothing crazy. These are really, really common. And that female is just basically drinking out of that gray level 1 that we shot there. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie, but nothing too crazy. And we've got turkeys flying all around here. I definitely should go back here for turkey zones because there seem to be a lot of them. But mythicals, we're not getting a ton of high scoring mountain lions today. It's kind of like we've just found 2. Usually I'll find like 1 at least at every lake, but right now we found only 2 in like 33 minutes of streaming. I don't really hunt axis deer, but they look better than they did. Yeah, same. I just kind of hunted them, well, obviously for YouTube, because people will obviously want to see them. But I think they look amazing. I really, really do think that they look amazing. The only thing I don't like is one of the level 4 racks that just kind of looks like sticks, and they have the broad tines at the front, but that's just my personal preference. Obviously, there are going to be axis deer out there that will look like that, and we've got a decent female mountain lion here. Just a gray, like I said, nothing too crazy, so we're not going to taxonomize it, but still very cool. But I would recommend you go hunting axis deer once EW actually releases a hotfix. Well, at least I think they will release a hotfix, because right now they are super, super, super broken. Like, you can go to like one lake and find probably 2 or 3 diamonds, no problem. And we're gonna go on there in just a second and see how bad it is, because I didn't go for too long. I just did my first reaction video this morning and then looked if I could figure out a solution for the level 5s, if it was like a population reset issue and that it could be fixed, but that didn't work. And then afterwards I didn't have any more time to check it out. But it's like, what do I say? I'm getting confused. I just read another comment, but I just kind of stopped hunting them because I didn't want to get those free diamonds. But I still want to see what the other racks look like, because I didn't manage to see all of them yet. And yeah, let's go pronghorn hunting now, because I have a reason now to go for them again. I haven't been hunting them in a while because I had an albino, I have quite a few diamonds, I have quite a few pieballs as well, so there wasn't really anything that I would want to go for. But with the release of the leucistic pronghorn, I think it's gonna give me a reason to try and grind for that as well, because I would love to see what they look like. I think they'd be similar to the albinos, but have a different shade of white on them. Jono, did you stop making YouTube videos? No, you haven't made any new. I just don't get much time playing and can't grind as much to make a video. Yeah, Jello, I know you don't have as much time. You only get usually on the weekends time to play the game, right? I mean, I'm lucky I can play the game like basically every day. But he is producing some videos and he is growing. He's also got himself a new mic now, so his audio quality should be going up, hopefully at least. He still has to figure out a few settings though, but it should be working out. And I have to get a very quick sip of water here because I was thirsty. And I gotta say one thing though, since the update, look at this lake. We've got 0 pronghorn. 0 pronghorn at this lake. I had 1 here this afternoon when I was looking around this spot, but like the rest, I don't think there are any other pronghorn. We've got bison around here, but that's kind of it. Bow Hunter, can you do a population reset on PS4? Sadly, you cannot. This was, however, brought up to EW in the recent stream for the quality of life things, and a lot of people brought that up, that they should be able to do it. I'm not a very person who's very good with like coding and stuff and understanding all the files. I use like a ton of tutorials to figure out how to do population resets. I understand how to do it now on PC. I still don't do it a lot, but I don't know how to do it on PS4. I would assume that somehow you could do it, but I honestly don't know. Like, I might research into it and see if anybody has like a janky way of doing it. It probably wouldn't be very safe, but there might be a way of doing it. It might just not be the nicest or most efficient way of doing it, if that makes sense. How good of a PC do you have for Call of the Wild? So I actually got this PC before I even played Call of the Wild. I played like other more demanding title before this, but I have an Intel Core i7 6700K, I believe it is, with a GTX 1070 with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and then I'm running on a, I think it is an, I'm not sure what motherboard it is, but yeah, I have everything water cooled because I love like building PCs. It's like one of my hobbies, and I will be trying to like build a new one because I just sold, ooh, max weight back there, estimate up to 100. Don't think he's gonna score diamond though, but estimate up to 100. I know that the scoring estimates have changed, but he has a chance of making diamond. He definitely has, and if I can sneak past that tree, I will definitely take him down. And we just spooked him. Nice. And I completely forgot to reload as well. Can I see him back there again? No, I cannot. So I think we're gonna come back here in a second if he will decide to come back. But that was kind of tragic. Let's just look up here. I know I have some sonic pressure left, but yeah, I will actually be building, like I said, a new PC hopefully in the future, because when I will be going to college in January, I won't be able to take this with me, and I want to build a mini ITX build for the future, just so I can always take it with me when I travel. And I think it's gonna be worth it, because I want to obviously try and continue making videos while I'm there, even though they might not be as consistent as right now. It should still hopefully work out somehow. And let's just try and get 2 of them. And I think that was a female, but yeah, that was a female level 1. I need to buy ammo. I keep saying I need to buy it, but I keep forgetting. Okay, thank you very much. No worries, Bowhunter. Make sure, if you want to ever ask me questions like that, or just ask people in the community, make sure to check out my Discord. It is somewhere further up in the chat, and if you want it again as a link, just type in !Discord, so that will send you the link to that, because I'm not sure 100% if you're in the Discord. I think you might be, but if you're not, definitely join. It is pretty good. Yeah, it's better than mine. I play Call of Duty on my PS4 and Classic on my PC. Asked, what do you have for a PC? I mean, you should be, if you can run Classic decently, Call of the Wild doesn't need a lot. You might have to turn down some of the settings so that you don't have like if we go on settings for a second here, and under display, no, it's not, under graphics, there we go, you can turn these down. And like, I don't even have everything 100% on. I personally don't like motion blur, but the rest of this I have it on ultra or high, because I don't think that you can turn it on higher. So yeah, that's kind of what I have in terms of my settings, and I'm currently running at anywhere between 70 and 90 FPS while recording and streaming, so that is pretty good. I will usually run a little bit higher, but obviously since My computer has to run in the background, run my YouTube stream here on the side next to me, run OBS in the background, upload all the things. It is going to be a little bit lower. Let's have a look what else. Love your videos, keep making them. Thank you, Bowhunter. Really do appreciate the support. You guys have been going crazy, by the way, in the recent videos. You guys have definitely been hitting that like button like crazy, and it's only the comments. I mean, if we got a little bit more comments, I'd be over the moon. That'd be amazing. But obviously, step by step. Ooh, and that's level 4. So now I think we should test out the sound for the 300. I don't know, is that a new sound, or am I just going crazy? And I can hear the slight echo. That's one of the things that they talked about in the patches, that the 300 and other big game guns should have a kind of echo to them now. But I don't know. Is that a piebald? I think that's just a piebald, so let's just smoke that. I know those are all females, but still, we're gonna get those down. When I put ultra on mines, it gets back to like less than 15 FPS. Yeah, Jello, if you're on laptop, I would definitely recommend you going to like mid to low FPS, not FPS, settings, just so that you can run it smoothly. But since I have the capacity and like the FPS, that's why I like to run it higher. Plus, I just think it obviously looks better. I mean, if I can do it, I will do it. But if I had like less room to give in terms of performance, I would also go down in those settings. It's like a 450 guys. It's an Optiplex 310. Runs the games I play really well though. Yeah, I mean, you don't need a great computer always to play like the best games. And if you turn on settings and are happy with like like if you play the game on console, then you should be happy with like a $450, $500 PC. You're not obviously going to go over 100 FPS or anything crazy like that, but like you'll still be able to get the best out of it. And honestly, I think for that price, you can get better quality and higher range of games than a PS4, which is almost at the exact same price point. And here's our level 4 though. And yeah, we just barely missed that hard. If we had like a millimeter of more penetration, we would have gotten the full gold score out of him, but it doesn't really matter. He never had a chance of making diamond anyway. That pronghorn looks different. Yeah, that's just the piebald female. They look a little bit lighter. I don't think it's anything crazy though. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't seen any leucistic pronghorn yet, so I am not sure, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, that's good that you turned on the settings. It has an i5 and a 1080 graphic. If you have a 1080, you should definitely be able to play at ultra high settings and like be able to, even if you wanted to like record and everything. Like I said, I'm running a 1070 in my setup, and I'm still at 70-80 FPS while streaming, recording, stuff like that. And in classic, I got like 200 plus like FPS in the game. But in i5 is really good. I mean, you're not bottlenecking anything in that sense. You are, if you're gonna play like AAA titles, then you might get like a little bit of a bottleneck through your CPU, but it shouldn't be too bad. I will buy it. And okay, so you actually didn't buy it yet. It was just, that's what you were looking at. And yeah, Joe, like I said, this is just a piebald female, but like I said, we're just trying to get some respawns here so that we can hopefully get a leucistic somewhat near in the future here. Modest back. Ooh, Ayo, you're back. I hope you're doing well. Oh, she had another one. Oh, I'm sorry for you. I hope everything's gonna go smoothly though when she arrives there. I didn't say anything on stream because I didn't know if you were gonna give me permission or not to talk about it on here, because obviously it's a very personal issue. But like I said, I feel for you. I hope everything's gonna go better for you. And just stay strong. Stay in there. You can do it. I mean, we had a long conversation today. And you know that I'm standing behind you and always free to talk if you need that. No, I bought the PC, but I haven't bought Call of the Wild on my PC yet. Okay. Wait, I think you should just wait for, I think it's called the Halloween sale or Black Friday sale as well. Definitely wait for Black Friday sales, because then you should be able to get it for like, the DLCs will be like $2, $3 each, and like the weapon packs are going to be like $1 each, so you should be able to get it pretty cheap. Plus there's a 2021 edition of Call of the Wild out right now, so that might be something worth looking into when the Steam sales come out. Oh yeah, that's what I did. That's what I thought you wanted, because I didn't mention it here. I said that it was a personal topic for you, and I didn't want to get anybody involved or talk about it without you giving me permission first. Are they gonna screw up 21? I don't know. I feel like with them getting a new team, I think things should be getting better, but obviously they have to figure out some of the stuff with the bug fixes and the issues concerning the bugs in the game, because this seems to be happening every single time right now when they release a new Truax animal. That diamonds or the animal just gets messed up in one way or another. How do I hit every one of my shots? That's kind of, I don't know. I practice a lot. I shoot a lot of animals in around the pronghorn size, but it's not a hard shot on pronghorn. I think both of these would be double lung, because these guys, like most other animals that are class 4, if you hit them in the lungs, yeah, see, this was not a hard shot, it was a double lung shot, they will go down. So just basically, actually, let me pick up something so I can just show you where I kind of aim. Where is another prong boy? That is standing broadside, and I know I'm out of ammo. I just saw that too. I was talking about it for like ages. But yeah, let me just take that guy over there. Yeah, see, if you aim just for the lungs, they will drop down. With some of the bigger animals like the bison, you may want to aim kind of behind or right on the shoulder blade, and that second shot was way off, but hopefully that hit something. Yeah, he's going down. I'll show you where to aim in just a second. I can probably hit more than Kinsko in a second. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty good both on console and on here. I'll hit, like, if I'm in a tree stand, I'll get like 5 or 6 pronghorn in one go if I'd have the ammo. I only have 5 shots, so I'll take 5. But what else did I miss? You have I have aimbot. I just know it. I actually don't. I feel like if I had aimbot, I'll be going like this all around the map, because it would just select which animal would be the closest. But yeah, let me quickly show you where you can aim for them so that you drop these pronghorn every single time. If I, oh, there she is back there. I dropped a bison with a longbow. Oh yeah, with the bow, the penetration is insane. If you kind of aim for like the front and just shoot right in the middle of them, they will just drop. But yeah, so basically if you have your pronghorn standing like this, I would just aim anywhere like this. If you're at like 300 meters out, I would aim for this area behind the shoulder blade, just because then you don't risk getting stopped by that bone there if you don't have enough penetration at that distance. If you're aiming from the front, just basically aim right around there. you'll be lucky if you get a hard shot, or you'll clip one of the lungs. You generally don't shoot between the lungs with pronghorns, as they are pretty close to each other. My super rare, I quick scoped it. I'll quick scope a diamond melon or an albino axis. You'll quick scope one? Oh, I want to see that video. I will definitely look at that. Do I hunt in real life? No, I sadly don't, because I never really had the opportunity to. I would love to like try it once, or like try it, but I just never had the opportunity or the time for it, I guess. And I don't really know anybody in real life that hunts in my area, so that's another thing as well. But now coming to bison, for them, this is kind of gonna be a do as I say, not as I do, because I literally shot right through the shoulder blade. But with the bison, you can clearly see the shoulder out here. This goes the exact same for Cape buffalo, water buffalo, moose, and elk. You will clearly see where that shoulder is. So generally where I'll try to aim is right behind. So right where you see this line on the bison, right over here, I'll aim right over there, like right behind here, so you just don't get stopped by that shoulder blade. Obviously, if you have a frontal angle and you have something like the 300 or the 338, this will not like stop the bullet too much, but it could have an issue and you could get the penetration glitch. But you can see with the 300, even though we did go through the shoulder blade, we still went deep enough to actually be able to hit that lung. Another tip, this shoulder blade will actually switch position depending on if their head is down or up. If it's down, it tends to go further back, and when they're standing up, I generally get the better shots. So that's where I would aim. Obviously, if you can be lucky enough to hit liver as well, it's always good. But here you can see it even better. See, he was lifting his leg, so here cleared up that whole lung. So then you can shoot for this. This will generally happen if you alert the animal or anything, but just a quick aim guide on where I generally aim. I don't necessarily think about it too much anymore. I just kind of have it intuitively in my head, because I've killed, I think, over 16,000 animals in total, on if I include both PS4 and PC together. I'll find one and quick scope it. I will then get a shout out from myself. You'll shout yourself out for getting a quick scope on a super rare axis deer. I mean, I really want to see that video. I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Ayo. He hunts and he's not very good. I mean, you do some pretty you find some pretty cool stuff. I mean, your videos are always like short and you just basically show the kills, but I mean, quite a few people I think like seeing that kind of style of video as well, not like having me who is kind of a dick about it. And if I have a diamond or something, like if it's like something really cool, I'll make like a video about it, just one. But other than that, I'll kind of make a whole hunt that's gonna be around that one animal. But yeah, I mean, you guys still seem to enjoy that and seem to watch me grind for animals and get some of the other stuff as well, not just the diamonds and the rares. Okay, let's go to my favorite mule deer spot. I think I should have quite a few of them back here. That's too bad. Yeah, I would love to hunt, like I said. I think it would be really cool. No, I don't need that. It's just like I said, I don't have the time. I don't have anybody who could actually go with me and teach me. But I'm assuming if you're asking that you hunt in real life, Austin, I'm not sure. But if you're asking something like that, I would just assume that you would be. And if you do, I'd love to know what you actually hunt, because I know a lot of people hunt stuff like whitetail deer, mule deer, or squirrels and rabbits and stuff like that. So I'd be interested in hearing what you hunt. And yeah, we've got a ton of mule deer back here. Let me quickly look how much hunting pressure we have, because I don't want to delete the zone. This is like my holy zone. But let's look if we can find at least one level 3 that we can shoot, and then try and get a level 2 as well. Or is that level? No, there's something back there. Okay, so we got a 3, we got another 2. Anything else? What's that? That's another 3. That's another 3. Okay, I think we're gonna go try and get both of those. They're gonna be a little bit more of a hard shot, but we should be able to do it. I got like 30 clips made up. Each one has at least 1 diamond in it. 10 or so have 2 and 5 minute span. I like my great diamond mountain lion and my 111 goat with a level 3 turkey. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty lucky though, getting like so many diamonds in such a short time span. But here, I'll wait for him to drop his head, and then I'm just gonna go based off luck on the other one. So let's go get that. Let's get that, and let's just put a secondary shot in there, because I don't think I actually got that first one very good. But that's basically how I'll do it. I'll aim for the one that's easier or further away, and then go for the second one that's closer. And yeah, I got both those down, so we at least hit lung on both of them. Oh, Ayo, by the way, I don't think you were here when I mentioned this in stream, but I'm actually going to be doing a kind of channel revamp, redesign, I guess, if you will call it. And I'm working on a new logo, a new like stream overlays, new channel banner and stuff like that, because I think that's going to be a good step for getting this channel on the next step. Because right now I really don't like my logo. I created it within like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and just stuck with it the entire time. But I think it's time to change it up a little bit and do something a little bit more that's representative of the channel. And okay, we actually got a good hit the first time. I thought we were too far right, but we actually aimed too far left on the second one. I thought we aimed somewhere over here, but he must have moved right as we shot. But still got a level 3 silver mule deer down, and the other one should be just back here over this hill. I can make another one of double diamond axis. Yeah, okay, but that's not really a challenge. That's like getting a double silver in one herd. I usually go on somebody's stream and don't stick around, but your stream I could watch long time. Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Really do appreciate it. Ooh, this is an ugly looking level 3. This is like, it just looks like it has antennas sticking on his head, and like it wants to like poke you with needles in the front. Very weird rack, but sadly it's one of the more common level 3 racks, and it kind of reminds me of black-tailed deer. Don't you guys think that this has a very, like, if you had just put a quick glance at it, don't you kind of see the black-tailed deer? Obviously they're a bit more rounded, but mule deer have similar black-tailed deer antlers. They have their own unique antlers, and then they have an exact white-tailed deer copy of the antlers as well, which is a little bit weird, but I mean, it can happen. Let's check this lake real quick before our time runs out, and we're gonna switch over to axis deer. But it's actually interesting. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. Appreciate that. I gotta go again. Sorry, Kinsko. No worries. I understand. And again, all the best of luck to you. I hunt whitetail real life. I have one vid up on my channel of it. Bow hunt and rifle hunt. Ooh, I want to see that. I want to see some real life whitetail deer. I think it's always really interesting of how they look, because I think there's a difference between what do you say, I call it European whitetail deer and American ones. I think they have a slight difference in terms of like how thick the racks are, but I might be wrong on that. So if you could maybe confirm that, or say that I'm just talking BS here, because I haven't watched too much IRL hunting, but I'm pretty sure it's similar. Like it works like that. Just like red deer are different from New Zealand to other parts of the world, because I mean TK I think talked about it in the red deer reveal stream, where he said that the red deer in New Zealand just are like a lot thicker and a lot more meatier than the ones in, let's say, Europe, where they're more more skinny but have like more tines. So is there a difference? I can't speak right now. Austin, it's only like a 3-minute clip. I need my GoPro SD card out of my GoPro. It's stuck. Ooh, maybe you can use like what do you say? Maybe you can use like a plastic tweezer or something like that. Ooh, what happened there with Streambot? Did it seriously just delete all your messages, Austin? I am so sorry about that. I don't know why Nightbot did that. Let me quickly change that real quick. Give me 1 second. Why did it do that? Options. Why did it do that? I'm using Nightbot for the first time here today. So for business, submit, but I don't know why it. I'm gonna just quickly disable that. Yeah, Nightbot is mad at you. I still saw what you wrote about. You were asking about what I meant in terms of the like the rack shape size. I was just referring there to the. I think that in Europe, if I'm correct, in comparison to the US, I think the US the racks are thicker. Like the main beam is thicker than in Europe. But I think in Europe they tend to have like more curled tines at the top. I do not know if I'm right on that. I've heard it somewhere, but I don't know how accurate that is. Maybe you have any information about that. And what I was going to say about, what's that? That looks like a pretty big bighorn sheep. And the tip that I was going to give you for, what's it called? The GoPro. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that guy down. Is maybe you can use like, did we get him? I don't think we did. Let's look. Okay, we got something at least. That must have been like intestines or something else. But yeah, I have to figure out what's it called? I have to figure out what I can do with Nightbot so that it doesn't delete all your messages and only the one that's spelled in all caps, but I'll figure that out after the stream and not right now, because I think that would take too long. I don't know, I haven't seen any Europe whitetail, but whitetail where I live have a lot of mass on them. Oh, I mean, that's good. I will definitely have a look at that after stream, because I'd be curious to see what they look like. No worries about it, no worries. I didn't think that it would actually delete all of your messages, because I think it deleted every single one. Yeah, I mean, that's just crazy. Why would it delete every single message? Like, that makes no sense to me. But yeah, I hope that there's a function to turn that off, because I want to have like a bot moderator for caps and stuff like that, because I know that like AO or any future mods won't be able to like stay in the entire time. So it's nice to have that if the chat does ever get busy and somebody's like spamming or like repeating the question over and over again, I would like to get like those messages removed and have like an automatic, like, how should we say, like an automatic warning system in that sense. But I don't know. if Nightbot is like that, then I'm definitely gonna have to figure that out. And okay, this bighorn did cheap. I had a quick, I thought it wasn't gonna die because of a bad hit, but usually they do, even if you get a flesh hit. But since one of the updates that did change, I noticed that some of the animals won't actually die just based off a body or flesh hit anymore of the M1. So it meant that I tracked an animal for like 2 or 3 kilometers, didn't see it anywhere, and then the blood trail just ended. So I basically wasted a ton of time trying to track it down, even though it wasn't anything special. I just wanted the respawn. But he's already going down to 50 to 75, so this should not be a very long track, hopefully. It wasn't a bug, but the bug that I got last year when it gets back from the tax endurance, I use it for my profile. Oh, I definitely send a picture to that to me, like on Discord in the server, because I would love to see it. I think whitetail deer are probably equally my favorite with red deer. I think red deer are a little bit more my favorite, but whitetail deer are really up there. Oh, if you want to send that to the Discord, then I will love to look at it. But here's our bighorn, just a 147, and we just hit its tail apparently, and that's called the sacrum. I don't even know how to pronounce that second word, but yeah, that's an interesting name. But got him down, so hopefully a good respawn for the future. And I'm thinking we should maybe switch over to Parquet. Should we stay on here, or should I switch over to Parquet now and we have a look at some of the different axis deer racks? Oh, you're not allowed to have a Discord? Is it because of like parents or age-wise? But I mean, if you're hunting, then I'd assume that you're over the age of 13. I would assume that. I mean, I don't know what age you have to be hunting, like minimum age of hunting. So I don't know, maybe it's just your parents are like, oh, you can't have a Discord. But oh, okay. And well, that's pretty we've got a max weight turkey. I'm gonna get the 22. Oh, okay, so yeah, you're generally not even allowed to have a Discord then. But I understand it. But you're young then to be able to be allowed to hunt. I mean, I don't know, I'm thinking right now, when I was that age, I wasn't thinking of hunting. You can hunt at any age? Oh, okay, I did not know that. That's not gonna be enough. I'm thinking I'm gonna quickly get rid of the tents and just shoot that turkey back there for a potential diamond. Well, let's just put that in 5, put in the right ammo, and then let's go switch over to the Argus. Oh, in your state you can, okay. I mean, I don't know anything really about hunting rules, well, very much, so even if you said that you could hunt in every state, I would probably believe you. But where is that max weight turkey? Now, there we go. He is attentive already, but that's a basically drop shot. So let's go over there and see what I have. KY, let me think. What is KY? Is that? KY, is that Kentucky, I would think? I'm really bad with states, even though I lived in Florida for the last 2 years. But I don't know. I'm gonna Google that real quick on my phone. KY, let's look what KY is. Oh yeah, Kentucky. Okay, so I was right. I was really unsure there for a second. I don't have all the shortcuts memorized for the different states. You gotta be 12 to hunt in California for big game. I mean, that's reasonable. I feel like if you're going for something like moose or elk, I don't know what you have in California, but something like that, I wouldn't really trust as a state somebody younger than that to take an ethical shot. But here's our turkey, just a gold, nothing special, but decent amount of cash. Hey Kinsko, back. I'm trying to test out streaming on OBS and it keeps saying could not access the specified stream or channel. Yeah, I don't know. I never had that issue. Try typing that into Google and seeing what results you get on there, because Google will probably be your best friend in trying to figuring out those kinds of things, or go on like one of the OBS forums and checking on there, because there's usually some good stuff on there that will hopefully at least help you out with those issues, because for me it seems to be working pretty fine, and I'm not on the newest version of OBS right now. I'm still on an older one from like 6-7 months ago, just because I didn't feel like updating it and I liked all the settings that I had right now. And is that a rare turkey back there? It looked kind of bright, but no, okay, that's just a normal turkey. It's just that its feathers in the back kind of, it could look kind of like it could have been leucistic or something like that, but it seems to be disappointing right now with the mule deer over here. So why don't we go over to Parquet and look at some more of the axis deer racks. We're not going to go for the diamonds. We're just going to be going and having a look at some of the racks and maybe hunt some of the other things afterwards. I shoot with my bow about 120 shots a day, so I trust myself to make a good shot. Yeah, I know. I don't say that you wouldn't be able to hit the shot. I'm just saying, like, if they just let anybody who's not necessarily practicing their shots every day shoot a moose or like an elk, it could be like bad for them, I guess, if that makes sense. So let me reset the time here to 5, and then we're just gonna give them a little bit of time to walk in. I'll catch up with some of the chat things if I missed anything else, but no, I know. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to clarify that I didn't want to offend you or anything by saying that I don't trust you to take a shot. I 100% do trust you. I was just talking in terms of like general public and the general masses of the US, if that makes sense. Because you guys do have some pretty lucid, I think lucid is the right word, or like very unclear gun laws in some states, where basically anybody who can fill out a paper form can own a gun if they're over 16. So if you can do that and can hunt at 12, I would think that not every animal is maybe gonna get an ethical treatment or a quick and painless death, if that makes sense. But like I said, not an expert on that, so I'm not gonna judge anybody or anything based around that. But let me really check. I do want to take my tents with me again, so what am I gonna give up in terms of space? I need to create 1.9 carrying capacity, but I don't have anything I can give up, and I don't really want to take out any of these guns unless, I mean, that would give me 4. That would give me 4, and that would just take up 3. Is the 243, let me look. Ooh, I might take, actually, okay, it doesn't matter between the two. Okay, we're just gonna stay with this, and I will not take tents with me. But let me look, where should we start? I want to see if we maybe have some, actually let's start back here, because we don't have a lot of hunting pressure at this lake. Which I don't own a gun, it's illegal. What's running away there? Which I don't own a gun. It's illegal for a minor to own a gun. My parents do, but I own a bow. Yeah, I got that you own a bow. I was just talking about like if you go hunting with your dad or one of your family members and they have a gun, then who's really going to check if it was him shooting it or you shooting it? You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like there's gonna be somebody checking every single time. Is it really the grown-up shooting it? Because okay, it was way too far back. He is not gonna die. Okay, let me quickly get out the 300. I know it's unethical for them, but oh wow, my aim is terrible right now. There we go. Okay, at least got a shot in there. It's still gonna be a pretty long track, but anyway, doesn't really matter. Dida the Drogba, you already got an Access Diamond. Very, very nice. They are pretty common though right now, but still, get one while you can before they are gonna be made harder again, because trust me, it's gonna be a pain in the ass once that gets fixed, because Access Tier were very, very hard to get a diamond of. How do I fix the OBS thing issue? Because I didn't hear. I had to go for Jello. I have no idea what you just said there. How do I fix the OBS thing issue? Because I didn't hear. I had to go. I didn't say anything. I just said that you should Google it and go on forums and ask people if they have a similar issues, because I would go on like their official website and just go in the FAQ section, or maybe go on one or the other pages as well where people talk about it. And again, another thing that I would recommend you doing is go again to Harris Heller's channel and just throw it in the comments there. He will probably help you out, or one of the people in this community will help you out, because they are amazing with the whole streaming business. They know a lot about Access Deer back there. I'm gonna come back from it in a second, but they know a lot more about OBS and its different settings than I do, so make sure to check that out, because my information is not going to be as good as theirs, and I never had your issues, so I personally don't know what I could recommend you. Okay, that's just the second hit that we gave him with the 300, so he will go down. Let's look. 50 to 75. Oh, that's just his feed zone or resting zone back there. I thought that might have been him already, but we are gonna have to track him a little bit longer, because we didn't get any sort of vital or semi-vital hit on him at all. But yeah, Jello, I hope you can figure that issue out. I mean, it should be fixable, but I don't know. Like I said, not an expert on that. What other tracks do we have here? It's just a normal water buffalo, nothing crazy. And I think I see, yeah, there we go. There is our red deer right over there. He was already coming back, and we aimed way too far back, and then we shot too far back again. So not great shooting here, but can always happen. Now let's look what that axis deer was that called behind us. I think we should be able to see it if we fast travel here. And yeah, that's another pretty big axis deer, not gonna lie. Let's just, okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Nothing else is there, so I do not want to, there we go. Is there enough? Okay, there's nothing back there. This is seemingly a pretty nice axis deer though, but cannot hit a shot for my life. And how is that one not fleeing? I guess, I mean, I'll take it. And I know that that level 4 is not going to run very far because these guys are made out of paper. And yeah, I cannot hit him, but never mind. We're just going to have to go track him, I guess. Ooh, what's back? Okay, that's just our 4. Okay, he's running down that way. Generate Kinsko back. I'm trying to test out stream on OBS, and it keeps saying could not access the specified stream key or channel. Did you copy the right one? Is the question. Did you make sure that you actually typed in the one that's on your YouTube channel and didn't accidentally repaste like the one that's in OBS by default? Because if you did that, then that might be the reason why it's saying that it's not the right one. Truman Myers, hey, how are you doing? Hope your day is doing good. We're just having a look at some of the access tier right now. We're not going for any diamonds because I know that they're broken, but we are just having a look at some of the different rack sizes. And we just got a level 1 and we messed up a shot on a level 4, but it's not too bad. These guys are made out of paper, so we shouldn't be chasing them for too far. And good, just got out of school. Very nice, very nice. So are you done for the day, or do you just have like a lunch break or like a break for your day, or are you completely done for the day? Austin Prince, in a min, my profile pic should have pic of one of the bucks I killed. Turns out I didn't have a pic of the buck I killed last year, but when it gets back from the taxidermy, I will take a pic. Okay, I think it's already up. Let me quickly just have a look because I actually wanted to see this. I can't click on it, but view image in the new tab. Let's look. Can I have a look at it? Is it? No, okay, you still have another picture on there. So I will look at that in a second, but here's our 4. I mean, that looks pretty nice. That's almost the diamond rack, just without these broad tines in the front. So let's just pick him up so we can have a little bit of a better look at him. He would have been a gold at 179. But yeah, I really like the way that they scaled these animals up. And we just aimed too far forward and didn't get any penetration. So we maybe got the penetration glitch there, because I don't think we aimed through the... No, okay, we didn't shoot through the neck bone there. So might have gotten a penetration glitch there, but not too bad. We're not going for any trophies anyway. And you're done for the day. That's nice. Very, very nice. Do I have... Let's go check this lake, because I don't think I went here since our reset again. Ooh, that looks really good. Yeah, I think that these guys look amazing. I really like them. Like I said, I just have one complaint about one of the rack shapes, but other than that, I think these guys are amazing. If you also watched today's video, you would have heard that I talked about the new kind of texture that's on the axis tier. I just really love that. I think it looks really, really good, and it's a lot better than, what do you call it? It's just the old ones just kind of looked gray and didn't have any textures, and these guys I feel like look more like realistic antlers compared to the old ones. But they've kind of done that with all of the new 2-rack animals, so very happy with that. They did that also with the mule deer, because the mule deer before, they were just kind of like a dark gray blackish color, I think it was. I mean, we can go check later in the lodge, but they changed the textures on there, which I really enjoyed. Try hunt Parque Fernando or Leighton Lakes. Should I play Parque Fernando or Leighton Lakes? I mean, if you want to get yourself a free diamond access tier, go on Parque. Otherwise, I think I would recommend Leighton Lakes right now. Go grind some whitetail deer, because your effort will pay out at some point. Or if you want to go for something else, I mean, do go for something else. I'm just saying what I would be doing on Leighton Lakes right now. if I were to go on that map, but I'm just not gonna do that today. I don't feel like hunting whitetail today. I have to go study. When I get back, I'll see if you're still streaming. Okay, no worries. Have fun studying. I know it's not always the best thing, but I hope you don't have too much to do today. But yeah, I do appreciate the support if you're actually still in here. It was nice talking to you and getting to know a little bit about bow hunting and the different rules and regulations in Kentucky. And let's look. Can I see any access deer? Okay, we've got a couple. And we've got a big 4 over there. Another nice level 3. Let's look. What else do we have? What is that? That's another level 3. It's a 2. That's a 3. I'm just trying to see all the animal, like all the ones with racks, because I don't really see very well with the lights shining right in my face. But yeah, ooh, that has diamond potential right there. It's 188 to 230, but I don't think it's gonna be a diamond anyway. It doesn't have the broad tines that it would need, but why don't we smoke him as well? Oh, but that's the one that I really like. That's like the rack shape I think looks the best. I'll smoke him and then see if I can get another one running away. So let's get him. Let's get him. And I don't know, where can I see that other big guy? Is that him right there? No, that's not him, even though he does look very wide. Can I see the other one anywhere, please? Are you gonna be around here? No, but I guess we'll go for you. And that should take him down. Let's collect those 3 guys. So let me mark that up there, just so we know where he was about at the end. You don't have to do much. I have to do English. Okay. Have fun doing English. Hopefully it's nothing hard, and I'll maybe see you in a little bit, depending on how long we're going to stream today, because we're already at 1.5 hours. And there's a red deer around here. Where is that red deer? Ooh, that's a 7. I can't kill him though. I don't want to leave the zone. So he's going to live for today. I'll get him on our next red deer grind, but lucky for him today. What else did we see here? Okay, nothing crazy, but I'm curious if we got the last ones. I have to do homework, but I'll stay and watch. Oh, I appreciate. Sounds very good. So you're actually not gonna go on Layton or Parquet. You're just gonna do some homework and listen to what we find, or I guess you'll also see it if you check over. And let's just look. Where is the first one that we got? Well, technically the second one, because we drop shotted it. Let me look. Okay, we have to go far, far more over on this side. And that's the wrong one. Let me just pull out the hunter mate. There we go. Now we should be able to see where everything is and where the middle of the hunting pressure is. And did I just see an outline of a downed animal? Apparently I did not. Any vital blood around here? Okay, I see one of them over there. Actually, I see both. Yeah, I see both of them. Let's claim the lower tiered one first. And very, very wide rack. Just a silver though. Got it with a double lung and heart shot. But very cool. I think that looks very nice. I prefer the slimmer racks. I mean, you'll see what my favorite rack is currently. I think it's this one. It's almost that one. It's if it was both antlers like this on both sides, I think that would be my favorite, like, what do you say, favorite rack shape, I guess. I'll show you one in the lodge. I definitely put it in the video where I did my first look at the true axis deer. But yeah, this is also the one that I kind of meant, that looks like a branch, like it has nothing, it just goes up to a tip point. So it's not the one I really like, but I do really like this side. And now we just have to go ahead and track down that other one that we downed. I'm just gonna look if I can see a max weight track around here. Okay, could be this one, so why don't we go search for that. I'm also gonna look if I can see. Okay, here we go, found it. Let's follow him and see where this will take us. Is this the right one? Okay, I'm actually not. There we go, following the right one now. Did we delete this? Okay, we didn't delete the zone. I was about to say. What is the score for the great one? Great one usually I think is above 600, but you'll know when you find a great one because the score is, or the level is going to be level 10 fabled. So you will definitely know it's a great one. You will not be able to see it. Like, it's going to be clear as day. And yeah, this looks actually pretty nice. I like this. It's a little bit different. The broad tines are different lengths, but I think this overall looks really nice. Let me know what you think of this, because I mean, I think this looks good, but I heard that some people were complaining about them being too much uneven. I think it looks nice. I don't want every single one to be like this, but having like one or two in a, like having like one in a herd that's different like this would just be nice. And Truman, I just answered that. Like I said, it's a level 10 fabled. You'll see it, and they score usually around 630, 635, somewhere in that region to be a great one. If you want to actually see one, just go on the Hunter Discord and go under, I think it's under super rares or under trophy shots. You will see it. And why is this axis steer just standing there? Is it? Okay, there we go. I was about to say buggy axis steer just standing there watching me pull out the 300 in front of it. Let's just look. Is there any more axis steer back here? Because otherwise I want to check if maybe some of the zones changed to other lakes as well, because that happened with some of the true racks released, but not a lot of them. Because I knew from mule deer, I don't think they changed at all, but for red deer, their zones did change quite a bit, especially on Quattro. I mean, let's check out this first, and then we're gonna go to probably one of my favorite red deer lakes after this to see if there were any changes done or not. And we've got a 3 back there, and it's attentive, so yeah, we're not going to be able to shoot that. There's going to be a puma there before me. Let's look if there's any good cinnamon teal. Doesn't seem like it though. And yeah, okay, that is going to flee. Let's look, do we have any other cinnamon teals? Maybe that could score diamond. Could I see that puma maybe? That would be very nice if I could spot that. But no, doesn't seem like it. Let's look what these tracks are. That's just a very small red deer track. Probably something like a, oh, what's a max weight? And there's a puma back there. Right over there. It's a gray. Should we take it down? I don't know, I'm not really in the mood for them, but I guess we'll take her down. There we go. Think it's just a gray. Not too sure, but I guess we'll see in a second. Are the Stabify, are the axes? Yes, they are glitched. They are glitched. So the spawns are basically, the diamonds are as rare as a gold. Let's put it that way. So you can be almost guaranteed that in every single herd there's gonna be a diamond axis deer. I've heard even people saying that they got like 2 or 3 in a herd. I personally ran through my map once and saw like a ton of them. Ooh, we've got a 9 legendary. 9 legendary. Ah, I don't want to take that. Can he stop somehow? I don't want to track this guy though. Come on, turn. Oh, okay, I think we're gonna wait right over here for that level 9. Oof, we've got a level 9. We've got a level 9 Puma over there. If he doesn't come back, the wind should be good, so he should be coming back. If he comes back, I will definitely take him down, and let's just zero for 75 meters already. But I messed it up. Don't worry about it. You should be able to find one really, really quickly. So it's not going to be hard. Trust me. If you just go to the next herd, I would recommend, like I said, go to this spot over here, go to this lake down here, and go check this area over here, and I will guarantee you find one. This is it. Jamie Larman. What do you mean this is it? And welcome to the screen, by the way. Stabify also, I forgot to say hello, but I think you figured that I would say hi. I'm playing multiplayer, lol, I don't on the map. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Just either wait until the host leaves or ask him to change it to access your drink time. You will have 0 problems finding one. Otherwise, I can also open up a multi-server session in a second, and you can just come on here and shoot yourself one if you want. But I really want to find that Puma first, but he really does not want to come back, so let me maybe mark him. What is access your drink time? It should be from 4 to 8, but I do not know if it's from earlier, so let me just... Yeah, it's from 4 to 8 or 4:30 to 8:30. Oh, you're an Xbox Tabify? Okay, well, then I cannot help you, sadly. You should maybe hit up someone like Ayo or so. I think you know him. He also plays on Xbox. Oh, and Truman Myers plays on Xbox too. So maybe if he's done it with homework, he can help you out there. But this level 9 really doesn't want to cooperate at all. I will give him 5 more in-game minutes before I reset the time, but I don't know, don't see him. This is also the exact same spot where I stole a diamond off of TK's map. I still have to post that video, but actually I think I might do that as like a bonus video tomorrow or something, because that was really funny. I was on one of his live streams and I managed to find a diamond Puma somewhere in that area back there, and then I tracked that guy down here along the coast here all the way up here, and then I shot him like in the fields back here. It's okay, lol. There are a ton of multiplayer games. Yeah, I would figure that on release of True Access Tier, a lot of people will be opening up their servers to maybe also try and get rid of all the diamonds so that normal spawns would come in, even though that won't actually help you, FYI, because it's a general spawning glitch. I tried resetting populations and it did not help. For the OBS thing, are you saying to copy and paste the OBS stream key on my YouTube? No, what I'm saying is go on your YouTube live studio and copy that one over to your actual and copy and paste it and replace the one in your, what do you call it, in your OBS stream key, so that you replace that one with the YouTube OBS key. But here's our gray female, obviously nothing special, but double lunged her, and I'm gonna very quickly just track that level 9 to see what that's going to be, and maybe I can see him coming out here if we are lucky, but I do kind of doubt it, even though this area is pretty open. So maybe if he's kind enough to return. We could take a potential shot at him somewhere in the open here, and whoops, that's very glitchy. Okay, thanks just for collection. No worries, no worries. I'm here to help, so yeah, but I don't think that puma is coming back, so remind me in a second to come back here. I want to quickly check 1 or 2 more spots before I reset the time. So I want to very quickly just check this lake up here, because I think I saw some before here. I am just not sure if that was correct. Like, I had a zone here before Churax, because when I was grinding them I had quite a few of them there, but seems kind of dead now, this lake. And ooh, the ducks are just coming in. Let's look. It's just a 2. It's level 1, and what are you? That's just a female as well. Sadly, no luck with this lake, I guess. Maybe I'm gonna have to come here again and just locate my tent, because I might currently be sitting on a zone, but I do kind of doubt that. 243 for access, yes sir, that will work. They are a class 3 animal, and 243 will cover anything from classes 2 to 6, so technically you could also shoot the mule deer and the red deer if you felt like it. Just make sure if you're shooting at a distance of 300 meters, the 243 is zeroed in for 250 meters, not 300, so aim a little bit higher. Oh wow, okay, no, you're not gonna get full score off of that axis deer with the M1, because the M1 actually is only classified for animals 4 to 8. But yeah, let's quickly just look for red deers while this zone is over, because there should be some nice respawns for red deer down here. At least I hope so. It's either today or tomorrow that these respawns, or well, next time I reset the time, that my respawns should come in, but they kind of ditch and choose which side they want to be on for the lake, so I'm gonna have to run along the side here and see if there is maybe something on the other side. By the way, thank you guys all for the support right now. I mean, we're at 9 likes and a total of 135 playback, not 100, a total of 35 playbacks, so it's going pretty good considering this is only the second time I am streaming. Okay, I'm done. Well, that went fast. I think you finished that homework in like 15 or 20 minutes. That was pretty fast, and we've got a 5 medium back there. Oh, wow. We've got a 9 legendary up there that has a... He is guaranteed diamond. His minimum estimate is 256 and his max is 301. He is standing really bad behind a tree though, so let me quickly mark where he's at. Let's place that over there. Let's go here. Let me quickly get myself the red deer collar, and then we're gonna go and try and call this guy in. Where is the red deer collar? There we go, there he is. Let's get to around, how far can I call in with this collar? 200 meters. Okay, so let's get within 200 meters and then call him in. Yes sir, you're so lucky, lol. Yeah, I am kind of lucky, but remember, this is kind of off of a fresh pop reset because of all the accusations from last week. TK, well, not TK, but a lot of people recommended me that I should just do a population reset to make sure that all my maps were clear of any weird glitched, hacked, or any of those sorts of animals. So that is what I did, and that gave us a level 9 red deer as our first respawn. I copied and pasted it to OBS and it says the same thing. Okay, Jello, I honestly have no idea what to say. Then I don't know what the issue could be other than you having some weird setting over on YouTube or something like that. But I don't know. Try Googling it on like one of the forums. So I don't know. I don't really know how I can help you with that right now, because I'm not sure. Anyone know how much Call of the Wild on Steam is at the moment? I have a PS4, look so much better on PC. I think right now it's still at the usual 20 euros or 25 euros. But if you want to wait for, I think it should be the Black Friday or Halloween sales, you could probably pick it up for around 10 bucks or 15 bucks, but I'm not guaranteeing anything here. That's just kind of what usually happens with games. And I don't think we even have to call this guy in. I mean, he's standing there pretty nicely, very nice and broadside at around 250 meters. So why don't we go for that shot? And let's just try and get a second one. And that is a long hit, bait. We got a long hit on our red deer. Whew. First diamond of the stream. I can already tell you it's guaranteed, because his minimum estimate was at 256, going all the way to 301. With that kind of estimate, I would think that he's going to score somewhere in the 260 area. I don't think he's going to be at 265. I really doubt it. I really don't think he's going to be quite as big, but those are some huge estimates, and I'm curious what he's going to score. I mean, this is, I think, let me quickly check. I think we still need the mission for harvesting red deer. I'm not sure. Do we still need a red deer? Yes, we do. So we've got our next thing down from the list, and we could potentially also get the puma done right now as well, depending on if he will come back or not. But we are very lucky right now. Who was the last person to join? Jamie Larman, you're bringing me a lot of luck. You came in right as we found this diamond, so you are definitely someone to have in future streams when we're looking for diamonds. You just brought me very good luck with that level 9 red deer. And then Stabify was the person who came in when we found the level 9 puma. Oh, good idea and good luck. Oh, thank you. And yeah, it's just a general tip that I always give people. I got mine on, I forgot what sale it was, but I think it was like, I forgot what sale it was. I think it was like the winter sale or something like that on Steam. Not 100% sure, but we definitely got a vital hit on our guy right over there. And wow, he landed perfectly. I mean, look at that. That is crazy. Look at that. I'm turning tracks off. I don't even care. This is going to take a little bit longer, but let's turn off tracks. And let's just, let me quickly move my marker as well, because we don't need that, and I don't want that in the picture. Let's lay down and let's just try and get one or two nice pictures of this guy. I was just talking about it in the Discord general chat with somebody today, that these guys were not too hard to get at the moment, at least if you grind for them. And we finally got it. I think that is actually a really cool picture. But okay, we're getting black screens right now, so I'm gonna quickly have to do one thing. Let me quickly go to windowed mode. I think that shouldn't change anything for you guys on stream. And yeah, okay, that's gonna fix the issue for me, so I actually get some potential thumbnail pictures. I will go back to full screen in a second if that does actually change something, but here we go. I think we should no longer wait. Let's just pick him up. And he's at 262.2. That is, wow. That is 115.2. That's 15.2 above diamond requirement, and he's 0.02 below max weight. What is my luck? Damn. Wow, we are putting him in the lodge in a second. I don't even care. 266.2 3.2. We got him with a double lung hit. We almost aimed too low and too far back. Wow. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Wow. I don't even know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. This is insane. And we're going to go in the trophy lodge in a second and put him in there. Actually, let's also have a very quick look at his true score. And, ooh, actually, we might be able to get a semi-decent thumbnail picture here as well. Okay, there we go. Main beam length. Okay, that's pretty even. I just want to see how uneven he is. So, same amount of tines. Basically, he's basically an exact replica on both sides. I think this up here was the... Okay, no, he's an exact replica on both sides. What I love to see. Wow. We're going to try and go for a double diamond. We are definitely going to go for a double diamond. And we got 1,700 cash as well. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Not 262. God. What do you mean, Jello, with not 262? Wow, yeah. It's to get that Puma, lol. What do you mean it's to go? You mean it's time to get that Puma? I think it is. I think we should go, before we go in the lodge, let's just have a very quick look and see if that Puma is actually there now. Because he should be somewhere around there, in that area. Wow. Oh, that red deer is a giant bow hunter? Yes, he is. He definitely is. And you're back from doing homework, right? You left in between to go. You said I said 262 first. Yeah, okay. I estimated that he would be like 260, but I didn't think he would go up to there all the way. I didn't expect him to, but seems like we're always gonna get surprised. Let's look if we can get a double diamond here with that Puma, and otherwise I'm resetting the time and just gonna wait for him to come in here. And that is that red deer calling. I want that Puma though. Can he maybe be so kind and just step out? Okay, I don't think it's gonna happen, so let's fast travel somewhere semi far away. Let's go here. Let's just also quickly look if there's any nice red deer up here, because you never know, there might be. But yeah, it doesn't seem too great. And there's probably a Puma that's going to spook all of them off in just a second. Is there anything cool in here? Okay, nothing that's gonna be worth shooting at, so let's go in here. Let's reset the time to 6:30 so we know that his zone will start, and then let's look if we can go ahead and get him down as well, because that would be amazing. He's melanistic level 9. I mean, if I got a melanistic level 9, I don't know how many people would believe me. Very honest, after I got that albino last time, I'm good with super rare red deer. Like, I've had so much luck with these guys, and yeah, they're all... Well, yeah, okay, reset the time, never mind. I was about to say, yeah, there's a Puma there, because they're all gone, but yeah, I've had insane luck. And what did we just see run across there? Okay, that's just a 3, but was that a rare fur variation? Or was that just gray? I think that's just a gray, but I cannot hit my shots apparently. Should maybe practice before I try and go for a level 9. Let's zero for 300. And yeah, I cannot hit anything right now. But yeah, like I was saying, after I got that super rare red deer, I think it was 3 weeks ago now, or 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. I'm honestly just trying to find a general male melanistic. I've got 1 or 2 female melanistic red deer, but I actually do not have a male yet. I have shot a very good number of them, but still nothing for the males. We've gotten 2 albinos now in the process, and a good, and I think, I don't think we have a piebald male anyway, but I know we have 3 albino males by now, which is insane. But wow, my shots are really off. Do you have any good locations for access there? Yeah, I will be doing a guide as well tomorrow, but for general locations, I'll just give you a quick rundown. Check this area over here, this area down over here, this lake over there, and definitely check over here. So just go to this lodge, run down to the water, and just look whatever you can see back over there, because yeah, there are a ton of access there right around there. I will do an in-detail guide tomorrow where I go over all of the smaller and less common locations, but ones that some people might have like a herd of 30 or 40 in there. I'm right there and just got a call from an access. Are you right there where I am? Because there's usually, if they drink here, they're drinking right where I have my tent. So probably I'm gonna move that tent at some point so that we could actually get a look at the access deer zones here if they change at this lake. What do you mean? What about poor beginner Call of the Wild like me? When I'm continuing the series, yeah, I mentioned that. Actually, no, I didn't. I put that in the other recording where I first thought that my map was... Oh, we've got a mythical. Let's look. Can we get him down? Let's look. Can we shoot over that rock? I do not know if we hit him. Looks like we did. The beginner series, yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get that episode out either tomorrow or Wednesday. The only reason why I'm delaying it was supposed to come out today because I'm trying to do it every Monday. But yeah, and I just noticed I have to turn tracks back on because I completely forgot to do that. I was so blown away by that red deer. Let's look. Where did it run to? It's okay. Run up here. It's gonna come out a little bit delayed this week, but usually it's gonna come out every single Monday for a new episode. But you meant for access deer. Like I said, I'm working on that guide. I'm just looking at some zones today. Like I said, I'm trying to figure that out right now, and then I'm gonna record the guide after I finish live streaming here, and then we're probably gonna upload it, or I'm gonna upload it probably midday tomorrow, maybe later tonight, depending on how fast I can actually get it recorded, because this might take a couple of tries for me to explain it properly and show you guys the main locations. But I think that Puma had enough time now to get to his zone, so why don't we go on there and head over there. It was a level 1 male axis deer. I mean, hey, it's an axis deer. It's a male. It's gonna count for respawns, even though you're probably... How is he fleeing already again? I just... why Call of the Wild? Do I really have to reset the time again now? Really? You're gonna make me... I mean... I'm happy he's a 9 legendary, but some of these guys are just high intellects. They know where you are. Apparently every single freaking time, but can I spot him? Because I think he's frozen in that bush in there, but I don't want to just take a random shot and risk getting a skull shot in him. So I'm trying to see if I can spot him anywhere, because I think he's doing the glitched standing. Axis diamonds are broken, so many of them. Oh yeah, like I said, they are like a gold. You can find them probably more commonly than a gold even. Like I think axis to golds were pretty rare, to be honest with you, but now it's like even worse. And he is in that bush, like I saw him enter there and stop, but he's just not coming out of the bush. He's like, I see you. Yeah, he just was like, I see you, and dipped out. Was like gone, but come on. He knows he wants to come walking out of there at some point. So we'll just chill here for a second. Look if he's gonna do something, and I'm just gonna hold that M1 ready. And as soon as I see him move or see a spotting outline for him, he is gonna be dead. He is gonna be gone. Come on. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna change the time one more time. Sorry I just did this again, but we are gonna change the time one more time. And then I'm just gonna sneakily walk out of that tent and be very, very quiet to make sure I don't flee or like spook him or anything, because he is getting a little bit on my nerves. And I just noticed we just messed up the hunter log thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to try and go for double diamonds, but didn't work. And this is changed anyway. Latest harvest, there we go, that's the right one. Here we go. See, wait, what happened here? Interesting. Okay, our latest harvest are like really off. Very interesting. Okay, well, couldn't have worked anyway. But let's just look if we can maybe see something running around here while we wait for that puma to come in. That's just a female level 3. Nothing great. Nothing too worthy of shooting, but actually I want to check one thing. Let's go, where is it? Let's go up here and see if we have any animals up there, because we haven't gone there yet, and I want to see if maybe access deer are going to be drinking up at that lake, and if pumas are going to actually come there, because I saw a puma once resting or feeding in that general area over there, but I don't think I ever saw them drink up at this lake. So I'm definitely going to want to see and check if they're around there or not. Going to try to bow a big axis to do that. I think we might try that after we get that puma as well, as like a last kind of kill, because we're almost at the 2-hour mark, so we're almost going to be at the end of the stream. So I think we might try that as an end. By the way, while I have a few of you here on stream, do you guys ever want to see me do bow hunting in Call of the Wild as well, or do you just want me to stick to bow hunting in Classic? Because I know I do a lot of that there, but I want to maybe try and do some bow hunting here on Call of the Wild as well, but I just don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing a video like that. Sorry, I just had to quickly text somebody. Bow hunting in Call of the Wild with longbow. Okay, I can't try that. I'm terrible with the longbow though, so just gonna give you a warning ahead of time. And I gotta go finish homework. Been watching a stream. Thank you, appreciate it. Does mean a lot. I'll take all the support I can get. And have fun doing the homework. I'll watch anything you do. Okay, so bow hunt is coming. Take it that way. I will definitely go on a bow hunt then, because I asked you guys that last time when we got that diamond water buffalo, but nobody seemed to care to comment in the comments, so I didn't think anybody was interested in watching that. But since you two are seemingly interested in it, I think some other people might enjoy it as well. I'm looking for another axis still. Can't believe I messed the first one up. I mean, you're kind of struggling there, aren't you? I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, but if you check those main spots that I just showed you, I'll show you another one in just a second for access tier, usually where I can find a couple of them good. Daniel Nerman. Daniel, were you in here already before? Oh, why did I say... I am blind. I just call you Daniel. I'm sorry. I meant to say Jamie. But yeah. Okay. You guys seem to be wanting some bow hunting, so I'll give you that. And now let's sneak walk out of here and find that level 9 puma that just wants to troll me and wants to get me angry. I found a trap. Don't tell me now that he's walking behind us. I mean, if he's walking that direction, I feel like I'm gonna have a deja vu with him running in the same direction as last time. Is getting a diamond all about grinding? Let me put it this way. Getting a diamond, I'll give you a kind of a basic rundown of it, but if you want more details, I just did a, what do you call it? I just did, oh, that's not him, or that's a her. I just did a whole video explaining how diamond respawns, or not diamond respawns in particular work, but how to get more diamonds and rares. And it basically comes down to the math behind it of when a diamond will respawn. So if you hunt a certain animal, every single kill you get, let's say a diamond is a chance 1 in 1,000, then every single animal you kill it starts off at 1 in 1,000, then it's 1 in 999, 1 in 998, and so far until it basically becomes a guarantee that you'll be getting a diamond. But of course, it's also luck. Like that red deer that we just got there, that is probably 90% luck that we got that. I'll be very honest with you there. It's a lot of luck as well. Like I've gotten a ton of luck recently, and I'm very happy about that because it means that I can just give you guys better content and just more diamonds in general. But obviously I also spend a lot of time trying to get a ton of respawns, and that's an 8 mythical back there. Not what we're looking for. We're looking for our 9 legendary, and I just don't want him to disappear. I'm sorry if I'm not focusing on chat as much right now. It's just I really don't want to miss this level 9 again, because I really cannot see him anywhere. I only see the level 2 female. Like, what is going on? Wait, did they change the estimates on pumas? Yeah, they did. They changed estimates on pumas. It's now 37 to 38. Did not know that. That's interesting. So at least we can now know if a puma is a troll or not, because before it was always an estimate of 37 to 40, I think it was, no matter if it was a level 7 or a level 8 or a 9 legendary. But yeah, this puma really is just trying to play with me. He is nowhere to be found or seen. So I might think that we should just go track the track that we had over here and see if he's maybe... Of course he's right there, but... Puma. I just want to smoke you. Like, I knew we had that track there. I don't want to sprint though. I think he might stop back there and then we could get a broadside shot. Oh, this guy's frustrating me. Bow hunter 30. Yeah, bow hunting in Call of the Wild. Okay. Got another person who wants to see bow hunting. I mean, good to hear. Gives me another idea of what I can do for a video in the future. But yeah, I'm still trying to get this freaking puma. He is just trolling me. Joe, I would love to take him with a bow, but he's frustrating me already so much that if I take him with a bow now, I think this will take like another 30 or 40 minutes. And I do not want to chase down this puma another 30 or 40 minutes. Okay, he's back there now. I'm just going to zero for 150 and just look if he might turn broadside. There we go. He turned broadside. Oh my god. This has been... When did we start tracking this? At 1 hour 45. We have been tracking this guy for 22 minutes, 23 minutes, waiting for him to come back. We reset the time twice, and now we finally took him down. Could this be a double diamond stream? Could this be our first double diamond stream on Call of the Wild? I think it might just be. Now let me actually look back at chat and see what you guys are saying. This is like Groundhog Day law. What do you mean with Groundhog Day? I don't get that reference. I might just be dumb, but let's look. Jello, you think he's gonna be right on 39? Let me just look if I got a vital organ hit. Yes, we got a vital organ hit. Jello says he's gonna be right on 39. I'm saying he's a troll. I'm saying he's a big troll. I'm saying he's gonna be 38.9. I didn't say what his estimate was, but I'm saying he's 38.9. Anybody else have any estimates of what he's gonna be? Anybody got any estimates before I pick him up? I mean, I'll wait here. I'll wait for you guys to give me that. Jamie Lerman, 38.7. Stabify, 38. Oh, you guys are mean. You guys want this guy to be a troll. Okay. So the only person who thinks that this is going to be diamond is Drello with 39. The rest think that it's going to be 38 or 38.7. So, Jello, you are right. He's right on 39, and we got a double diamond. Yes, sir. We just got a huge red deer. And now we got a very small 9 legendary diamond puma on Parque Fernando. Oh, you guys are all doubting it. I was doubting it myself that this was going to be a diamond, but we got him with a very nice double long hit. Almost shot too far forward, but still got him. So I think it's time that we are going to go in the lodge. In our new lodge, I decided we're going to go to Spring Creek Manor and not Seska Safari, just because I want to switch it up a little bit. So next, harvest the diamond puma. The only thing we now need is a diamond mule deer here on Parque Fernando, and then we're gonna have that mission done as well. But yeah, thank you guys for that support for the diamond. It was very cool. Let's go over to our trophy lodge. So Spring Creek Manor 4 is the one that I created. Now I already put some of the trophies from the last couple of videos in here, just because I wanted to like play around a little bit with the positioning and see where I could put things. At least I think I did. I'm not 100% sure now. I might have promised too much. But let's have a look. And yeah, I already put some of the things in here. But I think the only things that I did put in here was that leucistic plains bison and diamond mountain goat that we got last time. But what we're going to be putting in here is that huge red deer stag, if I could find him. There he is, 266. 0.25, and look at that. If that doesn't look amazing, I don't know what does. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that thing one more time. It's a perfect mirrored image according to the Churax score, or the scoring on it. So everything is supposed to be the exact same from the left side to the right side. And I think we're going to keep that as our like centerpiece here. If we ever find a huge diamond moose, I will replace that with him, because I will like the moose on here more than the red deer. And then we're going to put the Flea State multi-mount in here. And the other thing that we got is the puma. I am debating where I'm looking. Let's look if we can put the puma somewhere in the back, because I think we can. I am just not... Oh yeah, we put the we put the, what do you call it, some wildebeest that I found, well, the double that we found last time, I found another one on the weekend on multiplayer while I was playing with a friend. And then this is our Hirschfelden diamond, I think. Yeah, that's the Hirschfelden diamond, and that's the one that I found on Quattro after we reset our populations. So we got 2 of those standing here in the entrance. You should have seen one of them in the Diamond and Rare montage the other day. And let's look, can we put, I want to see if we can put pumas on here. We cannot. So I think for now, let's put that, no, not that one. Where is our puma? Can we not put a puma on here? Okay, apparently we're gonna have to put him here. So let's place him here. And here we go. Here's our puma. Let's look for an interesting pose. I think I wanna, let's do that because that's kind of the pose in which we shot him. So that should be pretty good. And that looks very nice. So yeah, our lodge is doing some progress. Not everything's in a video yet, but I will try and put most of the animals that are going to end up in here in a video. And let me quickly check up on chat before we end here. Okay, interesting about the diamonds. I have always wondered what that also, is it a key to set up tents? So Jamie Lerman for tents. Or actually, we're going to end on the stream like I promised with an axis deer that we're going to take out with a bow. So tents help, obviously. I'll show you in a second just why it is always a good idea to set up tents. It basically just makes the whole thing a little bit more efficient rather than necessary. But if I didn't have this tent here, for example, actually let me reset the time while I explain this to you. Let's just do that with the keyboard so you don't hear my mouse clicking the entire time. There we go. So let's say I had a zone like I do right here. If I didn't have that here, every single time I would have to go fast travel to this lodge, run all the way over here, and then look what's at this lake. And if there's nothing here, I probably wasted 15 minutes real time just running along this whole distance just to check if something's at the zone. Whereas with a tent, all I have to do is click on here, fast travel, and there I am. Did the same thing over here at this lake over here, and you can position it just so that all you have to do is go out of the tent, set up a stand, and shoot it. If you want a more, like I said, in-depth guide or talking me about it, look at my diamond and rares guide, or look at my first video on whitetail deer grinding, because I talk about that kind of stuff in very much detail in those videos. And I think that could very much help you out. I will also be talking about that very soon in the beginner series. It's just that we are not quite there yet. Should we go with crossbow or with one of these bows or this one for the axis deer? I want to try out crossbow. I actually haven't tried out the crossbow in a while. And I have to check what kind of arrows this will take. So let's go on bows. Let's go on the crossbow. Let's go on compatible. And we're going to need something for classes. So yeah, let's get this. Let's buy a couple of these. And just in case we do actually see something, why don't we get some of the bigger arrows as well. And now we're going to have to equip those. We're going to have to unequip something else in a second. Look, we won't need this. I need to know which ones are these. Are these the ones? Crossbows, there we go. And is this for crossbow? Yes, that is for crossbow as well. Now we will be needing the axis deer collar, and we will also be needing the scope. Cannot fit the scope. What can we take out of inventory? I highly doubt we're going to use the 22, so let's just throw the 22 out. And let's get, here we go. Now let's set this up. I'm kind of nervous for this because I actually haven't used a crossbow in, it feels like, forever. But let's equip the collar. Let's actually look how this looks because I haven't used this in a while. Ooh, okay. Does anybody know how the zeroing works? I think the middle one is for the one that we have to aim with. But good thing about parquet is there is a shooting range on here, so we can actually have a look. Truman wants the crossbow. Jello wants the longbow. Yeah, longbow, I'll use that another time. I will use that in probably one of my bow hunt videos. Top is for close range, middle is for medium, and bottom is for long. Okay, but is the top, so if I'm zeroed in for 20, is that gonna be the distance for the top or for the middle? I mean, I'll check it out here now anyway, just so that I know kind of what it is. But that's gonna be around 30. So okay, so top is what I have to aim with. I'm just gonna check that once real quick. Okay, what is if I aim though with the lower one? Is that, so would this be 40 and this lower one be 50? I mean, that was 35, so I'm dumb. Let's go check that one over there. That would be 40, so I think I would have to aim with that. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's 50, so it's 20 meters each. It goes up to about 40. I mean, I just aimed with the middle, zeroed in for 30 at 50, and the middle one. So what's the last one gonna be? I actually have to reload. Let's just have a look. Okay, so at 30, the last one seems to almost be spot on for 100, if I'm not mistaken there. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I haven't used this thing in a while, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty with it, but I think my highest chance of actually getting an axis deer with a bow is gonna be up here. So hopefully we can spot something. Our wind is good, and I don't want to sprint. Let's just look if we can see anything around here. I will give this about 15 minutes. Because we are already long over the time that I wanted to stream. But I'll give it about 15 real-time minutes to try and get one with the bow. If we don't manage it, then we're going to try and do that for next stream. I will try and do another stream in the next couple of days. I'm just not sure when I will have complete time for it. So you might have to be a little bit patient there. But I'll try and do one at least once a week, at least until the end of the year, because then I'll have to see with college and stuff how I'm gonna figure that out. And I can see an axis deer up there already, so let's look. Where did I put the collar? I think I put it in 6. This is just such a weird sounding collar, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna try and get one of them. Wrong one. Number 2 is our scope. Playing a lot of classic recently, so I keep pressing 5 for my binoculars. But let's look. Can we attract any axis deers with that collar? I will still try and sneak closer to them, but I also don't want to move too slowly. And by the way, guys, if you haven't done so yet, if you could press the like button for the stream, because that will really help out. Even though the stream is going to be almost over, it does help out the channel a lot. It shows YouTube and the algorithms that, how do you say this? That you guys enjoy the content, and so it can recommend it to more people in general. So it would really help out if you could do it. If you already did, press the like button. I really greatly appreciate it. It means a lot. And ooh, we've got first axis deer right over there. They are closer than I thought. So yeah, we are guaranteed going to get one. Let's stay at zeroed for this, and I want to try and see if we can maybe get that one over there. Oh, can we get maybe one more shot in there at one of those axis deers? Please somebody turn broadside. No, what are you doing? What just happened? Did we get that one though? Okay, we got one at least. What happened there? Nope. Let's look. I think there should be another one back there, so we're gonna try and get a different one. If you dislike, well, it's dislike, it kind of brings down the kind of average that like this video. So if you like and somebody dislikes, if the dislikes are more than the likes, then that's obviously bad. But why would you dislike this, Jolo? This is a great stream. We're having fun. We found 2 nice diamonds, even though we had a pretty rocky start. We did still get 2 diamonds. But oh, okay, are they already coming back? That went so fast. Wow, okay. But look how many males are in this herd. I mean, there we go. That must have been a good hit. I'll take that. That must have been a good hit right there. They came back so fast. Like, that was really, really fast. But I think that's to do with the spook radius that the crossbow has. But yeah, I'll track the other one down here in just a second. Let's just look and see how we hit this one. Oh, we hit high. Oops. Yeah. We got it down though. I'll take this as a kill. I will definitely take that. I'm just going to track down the other one here to see how we messed this one up, because it's probably even worse. And I already see him back there. What time is it for me in the game right now? It's 5:40 in the morning. Because access to your drink from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock or 4:30 to 8:30. And here's the other one. We just got a flesh hit. We hit it way too far back, but at least you guys got a little bit of a taste of how bad my bow shooting is. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Like I said before, if you did enjoy this, please do make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new around here or you haven't subscribed yet, definitely make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you are always notified when I stream or upload new videos just like this. And with that being said, have a good day. Bye bye and peace.